Rescue Remedy. Hello, I'm Chloe de Berg, welcoming you to this guided meditation self-hypnosis for releasing and banishing the anxiety that may have been overwhelming you for some time now. That paralyzing fear that holds you back from living your life as freely and as easily as you would like to. Ensuring now that you can safely relax with your full attention to my voice, and knowing that if at any time you need to, you can bring your awareness back into the room safely and comfortably, simply by opening your eyes. You can either wake up at the end of this hypnosis feeling refreshed and confident, or drift into a restful and peaceful deep sleep, waking when you need to, feeling renewed and healed. Relaxing down now into a comfortable place where you are safe and undisturbed as you set this time aside now for self-healing and complete relaxation. Relaxing in your favorite chair with your hands on your tummy as you breathe gently and slowly. Or perhaps lying down on your bed or the floor with soft cushions to support your body. And feeling the weight of your body being supported now by the surface beneath you. Feeling the earth deep beneath, deeply supporting. Feeling Mother Gaia hold you securely. Feeling that grounding, holding you safely, securely. Breathing slowly in and out. And reflect on that story that you have told yourself every time the feeling of intense fear overtakes you and your body that has previously been stopping you from enjoying normal activities. An old belief rooted in your past, perhaps in your childhood. A belief that you are outgrowing now, have outgrown now. And this feeling of wanting to break free from this anxiety now, this clinging on to the fear that takes hold of your body and causes your mind to ruminate and to spiral, is not befitting of you anymore. It's no longer needed to protect in fight or flight mode anymore. We can use this method of breathing as a first aid measure, and you can reach into your first aid kit and self-help with this breathing at any time. All you need to do is tell yourself to do it regardless of any other negative thoughts you may be having. Ready, breathing in for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 5. And now breathe out for a count of 6. Breathing in again for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 5. And breathing out for a count of 6. And one more time, breathing in with me for 4. Holding for 5. And exhale fully as the tension leaves your body fully. And now breathe normally, comfortably, slowly and deeply. It's time to let go. And you want the freedom to do those things. Let go now of the need to cling on to holding back from enjoying life. Give yourself permission now to make the decision to be free from the anxiety that stops you participating in life to your fullest potential. Letting go now of the narrative that you cannot do things because of the anxiety. Giving yourself permission now to accept and receive my words to release the anxiety. Allowing yourself to accept a new way of thinking and being as you are falling into trance and as you allow yourself to sink down now into trance, because all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Everyday stresses and strains may become much louder and much heavier to carry when you are experiencing the physical, mental and emotional effects that anxiety has on your body. So now let's treat the body directly to help put your mind in a place where you are more able to quiet your busy thoughts and the noise in your head so that you can receive the information which is so easily accessible to you. All you need to do is allow your body to receive this information, as only you can give yourself permission to. Let go. Breathing in and out. I want you to let your mind imagine a warm summer's day with a gentle breeze, and you are on a quiet wooded sloping meadow which slopes down very gently and is home to a magical cascading waterfall where the water flows across and then down a series of steps until it merges easily with the gently flowing stream at the bottom. You do not need to limit the number of steps down, but I want you now to imagine a waterfall with 10 steps. Each step is different from the next in many ways. Some are very wide and actually hide cool rock pools within themselves, deep and fairly still, whilst others are narrow and allow a swift bubbling flow of water to pass down to the next one. Some of the ledges are wide enough to walk across the face of the waterfall, and some are rocky steps and boulders that take more effort to climb over, with just enough room to balance on. As you let this image take over your conscious thoughts, let it grow until it is filling the whole of your vision. It is a beautiful sight to behold. You do not know where all that water is coming from, and you do not know how long it will take the water to journey until it ends up in a lake or an ocean. As the image grows, you notice that you are slowly getting smaller, until you are small and light enough to fit on a leaf that could be gently carried down the waterfall and into the little stream. And I would like you now to imagine that you are small enough and that you are standing at the top of the waterfall, gazing into the clear, fresh water bubbling gently at your feet. You look around and notice a particularly comfortable looking leaf. It looks strong enough to carry you on your journey down the stream. So you gently manipulate the leaf down to the water's edge and climb aboard. Settling down nice and comfortably now, you push off away from the bank and let the smoothly running water take you on this magical journey. Bird songs of thrush and blackbirds echo pleasantly around you. You are safe as the wildlife about you recognizes you as a friend and will not harm you. You are protected on your sturdy little leaf. You drift across the first wide step, and as you travel you can trail your arm in the cool, refreshing water. The gentle current carries you to the edge of the first step, and you bob down onto the next one. This step is rather narrow, and it seems that almost instantly you are swirling down to number 3, down and down, deeper and deeper towards the stream. The third step is neither wide nor narrow, and you take your time drifting across and down. Deeper down all the time. Number 4 has a rocky formation covered in moss at its center, and you skillfully guide your leaf around it, going down and deeper towards the next step. The 5th step is a bit awkward because it is broken in places, but you take the risk and navigate the rapids down to the next one, skillfully and easily. What an exhilarating feeling that must have given you. Number 6 is again a wide step, and it slows your descent as you drift across it, going down the next step. The view is magnificent from this place. Above you are all the steps you have traversed so far, while below you is what is still to come. As you land on step 7, you notice the wildlife watching you with bemused looks, for this is not something they see every day. You smile and let the current take you deeper downward on your journey. Step 8 is a delightful little step which has a deep rock pool worn into it from timeless erosion by the water cascading down the fall. You trail your arm into it and feel so comfortable and so relaxed. The water is not too cold, but pleasingly soothing. Step 9 is narrow and bumpy, but adds a little excitement as you quickly get taken deeper down the waterfall. Almost there now, and you can see the gently flowing stream just a little way below you. Step 10 is the last one now and runs down at an angle into the stream. It is wide and flat and invites you to continue on your journey by going downstream. So just float away. Drift into a totally relaxed state and enjoy your dream. Allow yourself to drift deeper, drifting away, and feeling drowsy now, drifting down, down, and down into total relaxation. As you drift deeper and into this calm, relaxing feeling, you know that you can feel safe and very comfortable. So just continue to drift deeper and deeper down as you listen to the sound of my voice. Now, because you are so very calm and relaxed, you can be aware of the minutest movements of your body both within and without. And you are conscious of the gentle beating of your heart and the steady rhythm of each breath, breathing gently and slowly, slowly and evenly. The sensation of soft fabric against your skin, comforting. Now I would like you to use your very powerful imagination to take yourself back into some beautiful woodland. You are back now and can visualize yourself sitting down, perhaps on a chopped down log that lies by a gurgling stream that runs through the wood. Allowing some time now to let the picture of the woodland to build around you. Noticing what you notice, seeing what you see, hearing what you hear. Or maybe you prefer to find yourself leaning against a special tree in that wood, feeling the texture of its rough bark against your back, feeling the security of its boughs gently moving in the warm breeze above you. Listen carefully, and you may hear the sound of birdsong up there in the boughs of the tree, as the birds trill and call to one another, back and forth. And the dappled sun shines down on the patches of grass and those delicate wildflowers in the clearing nearby. You can smell their earthy fragrance, and as you breathe in the clean air, you allow yourself to smile now as you hold that breath in and breathe out. You feel your whole face smiling now. And you can see the warm sunshine sparkling and dancing like diamonds on the gently flowing stream over there. The sound of the wind's gentle breeze in the upper branches of the tree is uplifting. There may be an occasional creak as a branch touches another, and merged with the ripples of the stream and the birdsong, you sense this as music to your soul. Every now and again you hear other little sounds in the distance, yet it is so peaceful here. You notice a baby rabbit which is scuffling in the leaves, its little tail bobbing up and down, nose twitching, and now and again it stands on its larger hind legs as if looking for something. You watch the rabbit for a few moments, mesmerized by this tiny, busy animal. And then, without any warning at all, the little rabbit bolts away as if in fright, as though an unseen predator was lurking nearby, ready to pounce on your furry friend. The rabbit swiftly disappears down into her burrow with a kick of its hind legs and a scuffle of leaves to escape this imaginary threat. Another rabbit in the same situation may have stood motionless, frozen in mid-air as it submitted itself to the catch. Of course, the baby rabbit that you saw was using her primitive fight or flight instinct as a response to help her escape. Her heart was pounding as the blood flow to the muscles increased. The flow of blood to her digestive system was cut off as her body immediately released enough adrenaline to allow her to flee to safety. And by escaping down into her burrow, she discharged all the energy from her body. As humans, we sometimes also feel threatened, but rarely are these threats anything like those of the little rabbits and other animals. But because we can't always be in a fight or run away from undesirable situations, the responses remain locked within us for a period of time. And we may even begin to fear our body's own natural responses, always imagining the worst is about to happen when it's not. So, by being aware of these responses, we can immediately discharge them, freeing ourselves of the feeling of panic or anxiety, whichever symptoms are generated. You can refuse to hold the feeling of panic inside you. Like a cup or vessel that can tip out any unwanted liquid, you do not need to carry it. You can give yourself permission to let it go at any time you find yourself becoming overwhelmed. Or you can imagine yourself to stop allowing yourself to act as a sponge that absorbs unwanted energies and worries. Instead, you can put a large golden bubble around yourself and tie it up at the bottom of your feet with a red ribbon. Nothing can harm you within this bubble. All negative energies will simply bounce off the bubble, and you can remain grounded and calm inside, freeing, feeling yourself smiling, letting yourself be free of the burden of anxiety. You are free. And every time you discharge one of those symptoms of anxiety, you immediately feel very proud of yourself. And this reinforces the positive cycle. You can feel proud, that you can recognize signs that you are healing. You can now identify when your mind is creating a story. And you will need or want to relax. When triggered, you will take a few seconds to breathe through the emotion rather than let it take hold of you and habitually react. You're beginning to understand that people's behavior is a reflection of their inner world. You're taking responsibility for the energy that you are bringing to each situation. You are more at peace with being misunderstood and accept that you cannot change or control people's opinions or behavior, but that you can control and change how you feel and react to each situation. You have an internalized understanding that the only person you can change is yourself. Boundaries are a core part of your own self-care. Remember, the body cannot feel two conflicting emotions at once. So whenever you feel yourself tensing or anxiety rising, all you need to do is slow down, breathe in, and breathe out, and allow your body to relax. Now I am going to show you another technique from your emergency toolbox, which you will find useful should those old panic feelings return. Another first aid self-healing medicine for you to remember. To do this, you will need to locate the area of your body where you feel the anxiety. For some people, this may be in their chest. For others, in their throat or the back of the neck, or somewhere totally different. Tell me now where you feel this in your body. Just be aware of where those unwanted feelings manifest themselves, and remember, your body is simply experiencing a primitive response and needs a little help in order to feel better, and a little reminder to stop it from overreacting. So focus on that feeling just for a second or two and imagine it shrinking in size. Now move that feeling, wherever it may be in your body, to the top of your shoulders, and let it trickle all the way down through your arms, bringing it down from the shoulders, down through the arm, and into the palm of your hand. Feel and experience that anxiety there in the palm of your hand. Hold it tight for a moment or two. That's right. Form a really tight fist, letting it grow hot and intense. And now, with all your might, just throw it away. With the great power that you have, your superpower. Blast it away from you into a safe space wherever it will disappear. Get rid of it at once. As you discard that old, unwanted, negative feeling, you immediately feel lighter and happier and more in control. You feel free. Such a relief. Such a release. It is gone. It had no business to be there in the first place. And so you took control. You cleansed yourself of that anxious feeling. You take a couple of nice, deep, refreshing breaths, imagining breathing in fresh, cleansing, energizing white light, remembering it was simply an old primitive response which needed help to escape. It was simply an old primitive response which needed help to escape. And you can relax your body. If ever those old feelings of panic return, you can breathe deeply and calmly, remembering to breathe in for a count of 4, to hold for a count of 5, and to release that breath for a count of 6, allowing your body and your mind to relax as you regain control. When you inhale in this way, your breath pushes deep into your abdomen, deep, deep down. You take slow, deep breaths to regulate your breathing, and then slowly let go, whilst at the same time telling yourself to feel calm and relaxed. You can also remember to use the clenched fist technique in any situation that requires it, and when you do this, you can inhale deeply and evenly and tell yourself that you are calm and relaxed. As you release the negative energy and relax your fists, you immediately feel much calmer and more relaxed. Your mind is very powerful, more powerful than you know, and you can unleash the power of your mind to count down to calm with me, and I'll be there with you at any time you feel alone and afraid. And remember, you need to breathe and still your thoughts. And you will do this until you feel confident that you can self-heal at any time you need to. You command and your body obeys. And when you tell yourself that you are calm and relaxed, you instantly experience that calm, relaxed feeling. And if you ever feel any of that old anxiety creeping up on you, all you need to do is take this deep breath. Remind yourself that you can regulate your breathing. You can relax your whole body. You can, and you do. You remember to check your body for tension. Let's practice a body scan now, using the colors of your very powerful imagination. See and feel a bright, white, healing light shining through the crown of your head. And feel a warm, pleasurable, trickling sensation over your scalp, massaging in small circles and trickles as it falls down the back of your neck. And feel that light scan your jaw, allowing it to hang loosely and feel relaxed. The small muscles in your temples are loosening. Your tongue is laying softly in your mouth. Your eyes are softly resting in their sockets. You scan your forehead, letting it become smooth and relaxed. You scan your shoulders and neck and spine, letting your shoulders droop and the small muscles soften and relax. Scanning your throat chakra, feeling it opening as it relaxes. Scanning your heart, a stillness and a peace. Scanning down to your abdomen, and each breath relaxes your stomach more and more deeply, feeling strong and confident in your abdomen. Letting a golden light of positive energy beam out from this area. Scan your thighs, letting that massaging warm light trickle through your body now, rolling away knots and tensions. Scanning down past your calves and spreading the tension out and away from your feet. Feeling warmth in your feet as the light becomes a ribbon that roots you to the earth, to Mother Gaia. Feeling safe. Feeling at one and at peace. Breathing slowly and gently. You relax any part of your body that feels tension, any part of your body where relaxation is needed. Always remember that you are in charge. You have the knowledge, the tools, and the ability to let go of all that old, unnecessary anxiety that had weighed you down so much in the past, but is now so easy to let go of. And from now on, you find yourself feeling so much calmer and more relaxed, and so much more confident too. Those old anxieties begin to diminish to nothing, because you now know exactly how to deal with them. Easily, effectively, by simply letting them go. And just after a few times of returning to practice these techniques, those outdated, primitive, unwanted, negative responses will be rewritten as a new positive, more confident response pattern is set. A pattern of coping, taking control, feeling wonderfully relaxed and at ease. You are sensing that even now something has changed in you for the better. You are changing now as you are listening to my voice. For you instinctively know that you have the power to do this. You can take control. You are in charge of your mind, your body, and your health. It's simply a decision you can make. I would like you to think of a situation that would previously have caused you to feel anxious before you had learned these new coping strategies. Picture yourself at a future date in a similar situation, but this time the anxiety is so faint that you can barely perceive it. It's a tiny seed of something uncomfortable that needs to be dug out and thrown away. But even if there is a tiny bit of that old anxiety there, you know how to eliminate it. And you do, quickly, calmly, and strongly. So you see yourself coping beautifully in your own beautiful way, directing any tension up to your shoulders and down your arms, into the palm of your hand where you took it with all your power, harnessing it like a superpower, experiencing yourself closing those hands into very tight fists before throwing the anxiety far away into nothingness. Feel yourself taking that long, slow, deep breath and telling yourself that you will be calm and relaxed. And notice how you instantly respond to your own command in a positive, healthy way, feeling wonderfully calm, relaxed, and in control. Practice doing this now as I'm quiet for a moment or two. That's good. And you instinctively know that this works every time, that you can feel good. You can be relaxed and free from any negative feeling, replacing them easily and effortlessly with calm and confident, positive feelings. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day. They grow stronger by the day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. You have the choice now to fall into a relaxed, restful, and happy sleep if you wish to, in which case you can carry on in this comfortable state and drift off for a good night. If you wish to wake up now, you can do so by continuing to listen to my voice as I am about to count your awareness back to the room you are in. In a moment, I am going to count the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5 you will be wide awake, refreshed and alert, and ready to allow these suggestions to work for you. 1, 2, 3, coming back slowly. 4, eyelids beginning to flutter, fingers feeling sensations, and 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body returning to normality. You are present.